We are here in the hills of Southeast Ohio to check out Hocking Hills State Park today. Hey everyone, Scott the Scott Man, and welcome. It's a beautiful day here in Southeast Ohio, and I am so excited to check out Hocking Hills State Park today, just to the southwest of Logan, Ohio. I have always wanted to come here. I've heard so many cool things about this park, and if I have the chance to check it out while I'm spending my weekend here near Athens, Ohio. So it's a nice little day trip from Athens, and I'm gonna check out some of the different trails today. I'm starting over here by the Visitor Center to check out the trail system for Old Man's Cave, and then eventually we'll head over toward Cedar Falls and Ash Cave. So this park has a beautiful collection of waterfalls, hemlock gorges, and many other cool stuff. So let's go get on the trails and check out some cool sights here in the park. We just got started and we're already here at the Upper Falls. This is such a cool waterfall. Just take a look. Just look how beautiful it is. And of course, not only that too, but you got these beautiful cliffs right around it too. What a great way to start our hike today. After checking out the beautiful Upper Falls, now it's time to really explore this beautiful trail system, which takes us over toward Old Man's Cave and also the Lower Falls. So a little bit more about Hocking Hills State Park. Forbes rated it as a top place to travel back in 2023. The park has many cliffs, waterfalls, and hemlock gorges. In addition to hiking, there's also camping available here. There are different cabins. And as we'll see toward the end of the video, there's also the Hocking Hills State Park Lodge, which opened up back in 2022. So here in this park, it is said that members of the native Adena tribe, I think I'm saying that correctly, lived in the Hocking Cliffs as long as 7,000 years ago. In the mid-1700s, the Wyandot, Shawnee, and Delaware traveled through here. And then they named the river Hocking Hawk, or Bottle River. And of course, later the river was shortened to Hocking River. And it's the same river which heads over into Athens, Ohio. The landmarks here are made out of black hand sandstone, which the bedrock was deposited over 350 million years ago. This has been such a beautiful trail so far. It's absolutely incredible. Almost reminds me of some of the scenery I saw back over at Franconia Notch State Park in New Hampshire a couple of years ago. This is just outstanding. All right, so we're gonna continue that way, head over to Lower Falls, and then we'll double back over to Old Man's Cave. Look how amazing this is. This is the Lower Falls. This is still part of the whole trail complex for Old Man's Cave, which we'll head over to next. But we just gotta admire the beauty of this waterfall. This has been so incredible so far. So if we were to continue that way for a significantly longer distance, we'd head over to Whispering Cave, which I've heard is pretty cool too. Or we head back that way and take us over to Old Man's Cave. And over here, this is Old Man's Cave. So we're near the end of the trail system. Pretty cool. And we made it back. That was absolutely incredible. Some of the best scenery I've seen in all of the Midwest. Yep, you definitely have to do the Old Man's Cave trail system. Check out the Upper Falls, Lower Falls, Old Man's Cave. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, so now we're gonna get back in the car and we're gonna check out another cool part of the park. I head over to Cedar Falls next. And we've made it over to the area for the Cedar Falls Trail. This is a much shorter trail compared to what we walked on earlier, but we should see a very spectacular waterfall. So let's get on the trail. And we've made it to the Cedar Falls. This is one of the most prominent falls in the entire park. Look how gorgeous this is. You don't see waterfalls too often like this in Michigan. So it's always great to come down to Ohio to see something great like this. Although the Tahquamenon Falls in Michigan are pretty impressive too, but this is outstanding. It's definitely worth the hike to get over to these falls. Absolutely stunning. I'm just loving these trails back in here. So if we were to continue that way, about a couple miles or so, we'll be heading back over toward where Old Man's Cave is located. So back to where we were earlier in this video. But we're not gonna go anywhere further. We're just gonna go back that way. And to be honest with you, with doing the trail for Cedar Falls, we were technically going backwards because they're currently doing some construction at one of the parking areas. So they have part of the trail closed off. So currently it's like a two-way trail instead of the usual one-way. All right, so this was really cool. So we're gonna head over to the Ash Cave next. So we're gonna get back in the car. Well, let's get out of here. Take the car over to the parking area. We'll head over to Ash Cave next. All right, we've made it to our last major destination here in Hocking Hills State Park. We're gonna go check out Ash Cave over at the southern end of the park. So it should be a short trail, and even though it's gonna be a short trail, we're still gonna be seeing some cool stuff. And welcome to Ash Cave. Look how cool this is with all the rock formations in here. It's like we're not in a fully enclosed cave or anything, but we're kind of protected from the elements. So like if it was raining right now, we'd be well sheltered. And there's a pretty cool waterfall behind me too. Yep, absolutely beautiful, I have to say. But really enjoying my time here at the park. All right, so before we conclude the video, I'm gonna head over back to almost near where we started this video today. We're gonna head over to the lodge. And last but not least, we're here at the Hocking Hills Lodge. So this is a place where you can stay here in the park. I'm sure the rooms are kind of expensive, but nevertheless, it's a cool place to stay. There's also a restaurant inside too. And if you're looking to stay here at Hocking Hills, there is the lodge here, but there's also a campground over near the parking area for Old Man's Cave. But I've had such a great time here at Hocking Hills State Park. Absolutely beautiful gem here in Southeast Ohio. I want to give a huge thank you to my niece Megan for telling me about this place, because I know she went here I think last year and she told me all about it, so I knew I had to come over here. So Hocking Hills State Park makes a great weekend getaway from anywhere here in Ohio, or even from Michigan, West Virginia, Kentucky, even from Chicago too. So if you're spending a weekend over in Athens, Ohio too, this is a great destination. You have to make at least a full day of an adventure here at Hocking Hills State Park. You have to check it out sometime. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video here at Hocking Hills State Park. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man, signing out here from Hocking Hills State Park here near Logan, Ohio.